Welcome into Extra Time. We're in safe hands because we've got two goalkeepers in the studio. Yes!
You've been waiting all your career to see that.
How tall are you? You're
6'4".
6'4". You're a bit taller than Kasey.
Yep, 6'1".
Gab, are you the tallest out of? Are you 6'5"?
I like to say so, but then of course when I stand next to Shaka, I don't know. We're gonna have to. We might need to measure. I like to say 6'4". I might have half an inch on Shaka.
Wow.
Possibly.
There you go.
Gab, Dan likes to say he's 5'10".
5'10".
Yeah, he tells everybody that.
5'10".
Tells everybody that.
Still find those shoes.
Other than people who are 5'10".
How was Gab's ski vacation? The first question. Oh, Gab on the slopes.
It was lovely. Plenty of snow. Slopes looked good. Weather was great. And food wasn't bad either. Although I was in the German-speaking part of Italy.
Right.
So I heard a lot of Italian with thick German accents. I felt like I was in a World War II movie.
Okay. You're a big you board, yeah?
I'm a snowboarder, yeah.
You don't ski?
Nope.
Gab, do you hate people who snowboard?
I don't hate people to snowboard as long as they observe proper etiquette on the slopes, which is not to get in the way of the people who are there skiing, which is the reason that the slopes are there in the first place and all the facilities and resources around you. So if you're going to be a respectful guest, but actually I do have a question, Kasey.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't snowboard. Did you snowboard?
No, I started as soon as I retired.
While you were playing?
No,
and did
as
your
soon as
club
I
allow
retired.
you?
What's that? As soon as I
You
retired,
didn't touch
I
a
started
snowboard the whole time you were playing?
Nope.
And you played until you were really, really old?
Correct.
Never once did you snowboard?
Nope, not one time. I was lucky though that Shaka and I were talking about this earlier, that neither of us kind of had knee issues at all.
Right.
So even though I retired 3 weeks before my 42nd birthday.
Why do you snowboard and not ski?
Because my son snowboarded.
Right.
My daughter skied and my wife skied.
Okay.
So I figured it would have been just kind of balance the household.
Yep.
And I fell
Kasey,
for a living, so
yeah,
perfect for
Kasey,
snowboarding.
I gotta ask though.
Yep.
Kasey, if you only picked up snowboarding in your 40s, now I know you're a former professional athlete and everything. I gotta assume, are you any good? Were you not embarrassed at the beginning when you're starting to learn and you've got like 12-year-old girls who are whizzing around on the snowboard better than you, just because you haven't touched one until you were in your 40s?
So the best part about it is I fell for a living, so I felt comfortable to be able to fall. But I also had a helmet and goggles on, so nobody knew it was me.
Right.
So I could
But you were in your Spurs kit.
yes.
With Keller on the back.
Yeah, Keller 18. And I wore, Well, you think that, Royce was a massive company as well.
Dan has no idea who you're talking about.
No. Shaka skiing, snowboarding.
I'm on the beach with it. I like
the Trinidad snowboard team isn't exactly world beaters.
Oh, the comment segment's going to be very angry that we haven't talked about anything about soccer yet. Right, let's do that. What do you think? Who do you think, will be MLS's top scorer in 2020?
Well, I think if you look at the way LAFC played last year,
Vela?
It's really set up for Vela to be, and again, without Ibrahimovic, I think you're still looking to see, will somebody bring somebody in?
Well, Juan Agadelo's gone to Inter Miami.
I think Juan Agudelo would be very happy to be in that conversation. But I think, is there going to be that marquee signing for another team that can challenge Vela for that title?
Is it Vela or Martinez? Is it simple as that?
Yeah.
Yes?
I agree.
Kasey, what was your best White Hart Lane moment? Snowboarding.
I loved every minute of my time there. Crazy violence.
I think the violin.
I don't know. I just thought it would be nice to accompany.
Harp actually,
no, it's a violin.
No, harp, it goes, and then you go back into the dream.
Right, you go back into the dream.
How's the old harp go?
For me, it was more of a collective. No. What I'm saying is, I was fortunate that injury-free, I was able to play every minute of every game, cup and league, for over 2 seasons.
Wow.
And
who was a reserve goalkeeper? I must have hated you.
And to be able to do that at that stage was, I take some pride that I was able to.
You knew the harp was coming out.
There it is.
Yep.
And the violin.
When is the Grinch coming back? a.k.a. Craig.
He's back sometime this week.
Did you have to say Craig?
He's back sometime this week.
Tomorrow.
Oh, he's back tomorrow.
Are you here tomorrow?
No, I'm taking a day off.
Kasey, you're off.
I'm home.
I need to ease my way back into Craig.
I'll be here. I'll be here, don't you worry.
Will he be rested and mellow, or will he come out swinging?
Craig is the only person who goes on holiday and comes back grumpier.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, why are we doing this? What's that?
Yeah,
What's that? What's going on? Oh, come on, right.
Look at this patch. Look at this little pit of garbage.
Do you think Spurs, Kasey, are looking back with regret on the sacking of Poch?
I think we're going to find out. I think right now, because you had that quick early blip where you went from 14th to 6th, it kind of gave you, okay, that's fine. But when you look at Spurs' history over the last 30 years and what Pochettino was able to do with the budget that he had, the fact that he wasn't given the benefit of the doubt to see if he could get through, yes, at the end of last season, it didn't quite go as well as they would like, obviously losing the Champions League final, and then the poor start. But I think most former Spurs players, most fans felt that he had built up enough equity to see if he could work his way out of that form. Now, will Mourinho have the resources that Mourinho is used to having with the clubs that he has had to build a Spurs team the way he wants to build it? I don't think so. Even Mourinho has self-admittedly said he doesn't think he's going to have the resources. So it's going to be a tough task. I think Pochettino did tremendously well at the time that he was there.
Final question, Gab. Did I actually see a monitor used in VAR in England? Am I seeing things? Could this be the start of a trend?
I don't think so. Well, I certainly not based on this because the powers that be were very clear in saying, well, no, you could always have used a monitor for this sort of thing because this is an incident that the referee didn't see.
But he booked him, didn't he? Didn't he give him a yellow card?
So this was an exceptional situation. Their preference is they believe the use of pitchside monitors slows the game down, and that's not what fans and clubs want. More realistically, I think there will be a change of policy, but that won't happen until the summer.
Finally, by the way, we are recording this. It's half-time in the Seahawks-Eagles game. Of course, Gab, your Eagles. Kasey, your Seahawks. What's it, 10-7? 10-3?
10-3.
Gab, how are you feeling? You're 7 points behind at a half.
Well, after seeing Carson Wentz go out with a concussion to that absolute weirdo cheap shot artist Jadeveon Clowney going down and hitting him on the back of the head.
What's the score,
I don't feel so good about it, but that's okay because we have an elderly, very experienced quarterback called Mr. McCown who's come in, and I have faith in the second half.
What about the
elderly? I hope
elderly?
somebody gets Clowney back.
What about the elderly Marshawn Lynch who hadn't played for 14 months, who scores the go-ahead touchdown?
Keep it civil, boys. Keep it civil.
The guy who does press conferences wearing a helmet? I could care less about Marshawn Lynch. He can go back to retirement.
They just got a 30-yard gain, Gab. First and 10 on the Seahawks, what, 45? There we go. Right. That is it. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow. The return of the Grinch.
I need a day off.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.